The theme of our year is the way of love, spiritual practices for a Jesus-centered life. That's what we're in business for, right? To make disciples of Jesus who follow the way of love. That's what we're forming ourselves into. And I happen to know, because I know so many of you so well, that in your lives, you are vehicles of God's love. I know this, and it is, I just wish it was able to be told that people could look through you. I believe when you get to heaven, you can look right through someone's soul and know everything. And I wish that we had a kind of Google glasses that would make it so that people could look at you and know the shocking love and generosity in you. I just wish that could be the case, but we hide it in our blazers or something. Now, we have 51 ministries here at the church, and I can tell you that all of those ministries are ministries of love, and it's just simply not possible to sum up. The church is somewhere between 1,400 and 1,500 members. It is not possible to sum up the love of 1,500 people. And so I chose the last hymn, "Oh Love, How Deep, How Broad, How High," to kind of represent the ministry of love that we have in our midst. Lives are changed by the ministries of this church, by those who come in our doors and by those who we go out and seek to help. Now, I just want you to know, it's oftentimes hard to convey this to you, that the ministry of love here at St. Mark's is on a roll, right? We went through the Spiritual Vitality Initiative. We said we wanted to experience a greater touch with our Lord, that conversion moment of love in our souls. We wanted to extend the boundaries of our community to share that love more broadly. And lo and behold, that's actually what's happening. We do have increased opportunities for communal prayer and corporate worship. We have additional clergy. I want you to know we have a fantastic staff. I have been working in the church for a very long time, and I have worked in many, many churches and been on other staffs. You have here as good a staff as you're going to find in any church in the United States. I want you also to know that we have a growing endowment. We have increased membership. In the world of decreased membership, we're bucking the trend. We're going upward. In a world of decreased number of so-called people who pledge, we're going up. The number of people who give gifts is going up. We have 25% more people more kids in our Sunday school than we have had in the past years. We've expanded our church school curriculum to meet these different ages. 2 or 3 Sundays ago, we had 18 kids under 3 in the nursery. I happen to know, because I'm on the standing committee of the Diocese of Ohio, there are many churches in Ohio, their average Sunday attendance is 18. We have enhanced and streamlined our financial management. We are expanding our church without walls. There are a lot of people watching us, streaming us in here this morning. They're watching the videos that we make. We have a reinvigorated music program under Art Sjogren's direction. We are busy interviewing, I can tell you, new directors of music ministry, and we'll have one of those relatively soon. We have enhanced coordination with our community, with other churches. We are at the center of things that really matter, the issues in our lives like the overdose awareness issues, addiction, anxiety, the stuff that really matters in our world. We are all about the stuff that really matters. We are financially responsible. We've balanced the budget for 10 years. And in a little bit, you're going to meet Francis, the pastoral pup, who's going to come walking through. I have to tell you, I thought we were getting a dog, but what we got is an incredibly furry soul. I was shocked when Francis arrived at church the other day, and I knelt down to say hello, and I was almost blown through the back of the door. I felt like I had just met my spiritual elder, and I felt as though Francis looked right at me and said, "I am here to serve with you." I mean, it was completely shocking. Now, I happen to know, because I'm just like you, there are incredible organizations to give money to. I mean, there really are. And I love my college, but I say giving to your church is really different than giving to your college. When you give your money to this church, you're giving your money to an institution of love. You're giving your money to Jesus, to the ministry of Jesus in the world. And I just happen to to believe, as I think you do too. Is there anything we need more than the ministry of Jesus in the crazy world we live in? I mean, every Sunday we say the prayer attributed to St. Francis to wrap up all of our collects, to wrap up all of our prayers before God. And I believe everybody in the world should say the prayer attributed to St. Francis.